Alright, welcome back everyone. Dr. Ben, not a real doctor here. Today I want to talk about how you can use sitting as part of your movement practice. Recently, sitting has been called the new smoking, which isn't entirely accurate. Sitting causes problems because usually when we sit, we're locked into the same position for a long time, sometimes hours, without any real variety in our positioning. This causes muscles to shorten and tighten, and then we lose range of motion. It causes us to stand like we're still sitting in a chair, and causes general postural and movement problems that we have a hard time breaking out of. I spent 11 years working a job that required a lot of driving, and I can tell you that my hips and especially my lower back have tightened up significantly, and it's a problem that I spend a lot of time these days rehabbing. So it's easier to prevent this from happening. It takes more energy to fix it once it's a problem, but sitting actually can help you reverse this problem, and here I'll tell you how. So the first thing you can do to make sitting a more useful part of your movement practice is stop using chairs. I know it's not always possible, but when possible, sit on the floor. The floor offers you a lot more variety on ways you can sit, and it doesn't lock you into the same position like a chair does. If you have a hard time getting all the way to the floor, you can use cushions to bolster yourself up. So you can sit on cushions, put them under knees, elbows, whatever you need to make it a position that works for you. If for whatever reason you still have to use something that's elevated, a better option than a chair is something like a bar stool. It allows you more variety in your seating than a chair. Okay, now that you're sitting on the floor, change your position often. The great thing about sitting on the floor is you're not locked into that chair position. You can sit in lots of different ways. I'm going to link a playlist in the details down below to a bunch of videos MovNat put out sharing different sitting positions. So sitting on the floor, vary your position. Move around every few minutes, pick a new position. The floor will help you do this because it's going to put pressure on you in a different way than a chair does. It's not necessarily super squishy like a chair. It's not designed to lock you into a position, and you'll feel more like changing positions more often. This will help keep you from locking into one position, which is what chairs do. And last, don't just sit there. One of my favorite things to do while I'm watching TV is sit on the floor and practice reaching. Use your upper body. Turn your torso. See where your range of motion is through your upper body. Reach with your arms. Reach up, back, down, in front. Explore how much range of motion you have while sitting. This is something I'm personally doing a lot of to help unlock my hips and my lower back. From all the sitting, my quadratus lumborum tightened up quite a bit, and actually seated movement is what I've found that helps release it the best out of all the stuff I've done. So, quick recap. Sit on the floor instead of chairs, or use a bar stool type thing if you need to sit on something elevated. Change your position often. Don't lock into just sitting in one position. And move around. Just because you're sitting doesn't mean you can't also explore your ranges of motion. Do you have a favorite seated position? Or how do you make sitting part of your movement practice? Share in the comments down below. If you liked the video, smash that thumbs up button. Share the video with your friends. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Until next time, keep your life in motion.